Hello badass crew and welcome to Busted Knuckles the Motorcycle Show. I'm Steve Belaire and I'm your host. Today we've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to head out to Red River College and find out what it takes to be a motorcycle mechanic. Then we're going to go out to the BP Ride for MS and have a chat with those guys. And then we're going to go out and sit in on one of Uncle Dee's airbrushing classes. Don't want to miss this. Stick around. And we're going to meet, okay, so next we're headed out to my old alma mater, Red River College. We're going to meet Dustin Blackwell, the instructor there, who can tell us what it takes to become a motorcycle mechanic.
The Marine and Powersport program at Red River College is a 32-week program designed for new employees to get their first job at a dealership. So those students coming in don't have to have any prior skills or prior knowledge of any of the equipment we work on. The equipment that we work on starts off with motorcycles, snowmobiles, ATVs, marine and marine outboard engines, and personal watercraft. We also have a 4-week elective of lawn and garden. We start off with the basic shop safety hand tools, and we work into basic engine systems, fuel systems, electrical systems, driveline. There's a shop maintenance program where you're going to go to the shop and learn how to do all the basic maintenance and repair an entry-level technician would. The program is going to have a section where there's marine winterizations and off-season storage, so how to put your motorcycle away, your snowmobile away. We do marine outboard boat shrink wrapping, and all the stuff that we do is designed and shared or steered by the industry. The Mid-Canada Marine and Powersport Dealer Association sits on our advisory committee, and they tell us, suggest to us what they would like us to teach. So the skills you're learning are the skills of the dealerships want you to have when you go out to the industry. The program is supported by Yamaha, Kawasaki, Polaris. So when you're a student, you can do your Yamaha bronze level certification. You can do your Polaris bronze level certification. And you can even work on online Kawasaki training. Those manufacturers supply us with products, so we have lots of modern equipment to work on, all the modern tooling, diagnostic equipment, motorcycle dyno, anything a student is going to see in the industry, we do here. There's a 4-week work experience at the end of the program where the student can go out and work. We help you find those positions. Usually through those positions, the students that want jobs get jobs. And they're based across Winnipeg, but outside of Winnipeg as well, in rural areas, Kenora, Beausejour, Brandon, Portage, all those places are looking for students to start off in their shops as an entry-level technician. In the program, you'll supply your own basic set of hand tools, because any student that's going to go out in the industry and get a job is going to need a basic set of tools. When you come to class, you're class 8 to 4, Monday to Friday. The program will start prior to September, so it'll be the weekend usually before September long. You'll get 3 weeks off of Christmas, you'll get a spring break, you'll be done out to work hopefully by the end of April. Work ready for your first job in the marine and outdoor power equipment industry. If you can maintain a 70% average throughout the year, you will be accredited for level 1 apprenticeship. So in the trade of marine and outdoor power equipment technician, it is a new trade in Manitoba, approximately 10 years old. The trade is a 3-year level, 9 weeks apiece. So you'll get accredited for the first level of 9 weeks. You could technically graduate here in May, come back in January for level 2.
So it's like most apprenticeship programs, you work for a while, then you come back for more training. And how long is each of those segments of training?
In this trade, it's 3 9-week levels.
3 9-week levels.
3 9-week levels.
And then And 3 years of working in the trade?
Yes.
And then you can get your journeyman.
It is not Red Seal, but is a journeyman ticket in Manitoba. In the trade of marine and outdoor power equipment, which is motorcycles, snowmobiles, ATVs, outboard motors, and personal watercraft. So in that trade, we cover everything from 350 V8s, stern drive engines, all the way through, your basic motorcycles down to, kids motorcycles. The industry is very evolved. It used to be called small engine, but we really don't work on small engines. I mean, the snowmobile is over 200 horsepower, like 1,000 cc's. Right? Our boats have 400 plus horsepower. It's not really small. Yes, we work on stuff that's small, but there's just as much or more technology in this industry as automobiles, heavy equipment. A lot of the people that take this program are taking it because they're very interested in the products we sell and a lot of passion for it, which serves them well over their career. I was a graduate of the program 17 years ago or so.
Oh wow.
Seems a long time ago, but came here, took the program, got my first job, and worked in the industry because of it. Probably would have got that first job without coming to the program. The program is designed to give you a set of skills that the dealership knows the program, they know what the students learn, they know what the student is capable of when they hire them.
Now you were saying that the program's changing, there's got some changes coming up. What's the difference?
So right now it's a 40-week program. Students are in class from September long all the way to the middle of June. Dealerships are wanting students, April, May, like the middle of April, because the season's picking up. So the programs and all the transportation department here have changed. And that change, an 8-week drop-off, getting to industry sooner is going to help with the job availability. We're going to still teach all the same stuff, all the same equipment, but it'll just be done in a little shorter time. And it's aligned with the apprenticeship system. So you learn level 1, all the stuff you're going to learn in level 1 plus a little bit of level 2 and 3.
Nice.
So it's geared for an entry-level person or somebody who's been working on it at their house. You'll both be able to navigate through the program with success in the end. You're going to be looking at approximately 30 hours of coursework a week, like being here at the college. Homework's not that heavy, all depends on the student. But maybe 3 to 4 hours a week at the very most. Math and science is nothing that you haven't done in high school. But there's math, science, and communications, and that communications program is geared to get you a resume, to get you a job, ready for the interview. Very, very much geared to getting you your first job. You're allowed to bring in your own equipment and work on if it fits into what we're learning at that time. So that's kind of an incentive for students. You can work on your own products. So if we're doing brakes and your ATV or your motorcycle needs brakes, you can bring it in and we'll work on your equipment and help you out.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
You're gonna let us come back and shoot when you do some motorcycle stuff?
For sure we can.
I'd like to shoot you doing that.
Yeah, and we can set that up almost any time.
Was that right? It's not a big job?
No, this bike is usually...
Oh, you leave the bike right on there, that's the bike for the burning? Oh, okay.
This bike is ready to go on.
Oh, that's so cool.
So...
Well, maybe we'll have to set that up.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, so next we're heading out to Boston Pizza in Selkirk for the Chudds Boston Pizza annual MS run. Let's see what's going on out there.
There's less room in the center now. Well, we're here at Boston Pizza in Selkirk, and we were attempting to do our annual Ride for MS, motorcycle Ride for MS. Mother Nature decided not to cooperate with us, so we can only apologize for that. Having said that, MS doesn't take a break, so we still would really appreciate any donations that you could send in. If you were to go to www.chudspowersports.com, there is a banner that you can click on that will take you to a page that gives a bunch of information on MS and what we're trying to do. And within that page there's also a link where you can go and donate some money. It would be very, very appreciated, and it's going to a cause that in this province in particular, there's a lot of people with MS. There's a very, very high incidence. In fact, I believe it's the highest incidence of MS in Canada. So it's not a small problem, it's a big problem. We're doing our share to see what we can do to help out, and we're just asking for your support. Thank you very much.
Anybody else want to add anything?
That was a bang-up job.
That wasn't it? Yeah.
So now you're going to turn the camera on, right?
Yeah. That was good rehearsal.
Uncle Dee teaches airbrushing. A couple times a year he throws out some classes at the Artist Emporium. It's 4 evening classes, and I caught the last 3. I didn't find out about it till after the first one had gone. So I went out and I taped it. Now we're talking about 12 hours or so of video that I first compressed down to 3 hours and then down to 45 minutes. So we got 3 segments of you're going to enjoy it. You're going to see that there's there's no Rembrandts in this wonderful group of painters, but when you start, you'll see that you could be fit right in, because it's just people doing their best, and then at the end it's amazing what everybody comes up with. It's really really fun to watch, and if you're thinking, if you ever dreamed of being an airbrush artist, you should check this out.
Okay, then what I want you to do is use one of these patterns, and I don't care where. Look, you got your picture, and I kind of followed the picture because that's what I wanted to do. But I don't care if you do or no. Just go like this. And there's your patterns in there. Once you do your one little pattern, pass it on to the next person, grab the next one, and do more. Beside your...
Remember the name, it says.
Yeah.
What you use.
Yes. Pass it down this side here. Yeah, you got a different.
I went to
Yeah, go on with that one. Okay. Thank you. You need to start with it, so if you need to do it firsthand, I wouldn't worry about it. And so here's the thing, you did whatever. The only way that you can fix that is that, say, you know how you got a yellow base there? If you took like almost a really opaque yellow base and went over top of your area and then repainted it. But you basically got to start, you think that you have to start with white. And then you guys do, once you've done your dark stenciling kind of rust spots, then what you're going to do is you're going to add a little bit of black into the color that you have. And do the grill. Black over the grill. And then the next design on it?
A little splotchy on the paint.
That's coming. Yeah, that'll be your next
Well, it's working. Yeah, it's working, but I just like it. Once in a while, you get those little splatters. Right?
Well, sometimes it might be because too much reducer, other times it's because of these needle caps and they get built up, and then they spit guys. Okay, hang on. Hold on to it, but we're going to do this.
How you doing there, Trouble?
thing too, like, but here's the thing, is we see better flowers and bells and stuff, and we got some silver bars and stuff.
You're never gonna be twice.
You know where you're going, man?
The trick is never to show that picture. Don't have comparison. Excellent.
We're good? So now with these pieces, I can somewhat see them, but they are a little bit more blurry, not as clear as what these ones are, right? So if you guys want, you take your pencils and then you can draw your lines if you want to make them more clearer and cut out your bars in your grill.
What about the lettering of the word?
Keep the lettering and the lines covered up.
We make stripes on the regular wall. Wondering about residue.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. Watch the knife. Okay, take her away and you can flatten out, and if you have to, draw your lines out more clearly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, they left me the chair closest to it.
You got no pressure. No air on it. Yeah, I guess it once the class is over, if you want a real critique on your picture now. Once the class is over, you sign up this little form that how well the teacher's done, then hand in. This is like nice quiet time. I could like. See, sometimes what happens.
Going down. That makes sense.
It's funny, eh? You put all the things in the little cup together, it still seems to.
Look at all these cut marks.
Well, why'd you do that?
I don't know.
I feel your pain, Dale. I feel your pain.
We don't need this razor anymore, do we?
What's that?
Do we need this?
No. You do not.
You're going to Winkler for holidays, did you say?
You go to Plum Cove for holidays.
Going all out this year.
With the skill of a surgeon.
Smart one, then we drew it before putting that on, eh?
Yeah.
Thought about it after the fact, going, yeah, I should have.
Yeah.
That's all learning curve.
It
You'll learn how
is,
to
it
do
is.
it your way now.
Well, it's like everything
I'm
else.
just
You
gonna
find out
use
what you
this,
should have
I'm
done.
I'm just going to redraw.
Well, it's because you're paving that money in the parking lot, right?
Bring on the art.
This white line continues around here. Separates the two here. Now, light comes from inside. So that's where you want your highlights on the. I think this one here is real easy. You just do one up here, and then just go straight across to them. You want it a little bit thicker there, like in the picture you can see the glare. So you want it a little bit more, and then straight across. Right like that. And then same with these bars. All you want to do is pick the top, bring it right down the middle, right next to the dark.
I don't like straight lines.
Like that.
Yeah, it's not threading at all. It's broken or something.
Okay, I'll get a different one.
Yeah, the knife is broken. That's why.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys all done?
Yeah, I think I've done enough, man.
And then the headlight here and the headlight there, and that's all you want. Now, you keep the blue in your gun, and you take all your masking off. Keep the blue in your gun, keep the masking off.
Well, that looks good.
Okay. And then after, and you just, if you ever get paper peel off, just peel it off because you can just paint over it. Okay. You go like that. Then when you take your masking off, take that same blue. Take that same blue, go in the middle of your light. Spray that blue in the middle of your light, like that. And then take that same blue and spray it all over your snow. Like this, up here like this, on this snow piece here, on this one over here like this. here, very lightly across here, and then all down in here. Okay, when you're done.
That looks nice.
Let me know whenever you're done your blue. You guys done your blue, you done.
Oh, you draw the lines then. Oh.
I chose to, but next person probably doesn't need to.
Okay, so if you want to see more of the airbrush artist's work, we'll have more of that on the next episode. So come back, and till then, take care.